Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, with me. Where has it been? Let's go. I had it just a second ago. It is here, I found it now. La, 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 I wonder, is this what we are doing? Am I still recording? Yes, I am. Here is my lovely Christmas tree. No star yet. Those are no presents yet either. Those aren't even presents. Those aren't presents, dude. They ain't presents. Oh, it's just me. Oh, say, can you see? Oh, say, can you see? I mean, oh, say, can you see? By the dawn's early light. I forget the word. No, say, can you see? By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave in the home of the brave. Dude, I totally forgot. I was supposed to be riffing on at some point work as filler, but I don't really have a lot prepared. Jerusalem, like, what? Right? And Trump, everybody has their opinion, right? I certainly got mine. I'm more a little liberally. I said this from the beginning, maybe end up Inspector Gadget into something good, maybe. And I'm not saying it's right. And what if Israel, they did have it as their capital, but then they said, hey, we recognize it's actually the capital of religion, Jerusalem, right? Wouldn't you say? I think that's fair to say. Maybe open to the entire world, come for religious purposes or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's crazy. But I want to talk about Jerusalem. There's other stuff going on, like the tax bill, right? Oh, I just saw the circle. raised some great points. So I'm interested in how other people are feeling about that. As far as privacy in the digital age, maybe it'll turn out letting go of things we value, such as privacy, translates into development of the culture of the species. Like, maybe. Personally, I like privacy. But I think it's going away whether I like it or not. So when the government can just have listening equipment, not just the government, quite frankly, no offense government, but, Google, Apple, probably, and Facebook. Turn on your microphone, they listen to your conversations, and then they send you advertise based on their invasion of your privacy. It's not really an invasion, right? Because you click I agree button. Now all of a sudden they have access to you, whether you're paying attention or not. I clicked the I agree. I didn't read it. I did not read the I agree, but I did click it. And so, I can't really complain. Although I am complaining because I think it's an invasion of personal space, of my individualness. All I can keep private is just... So that's what's on my mind. I always enjoyed development of performing arts, the visual arts. Over the 20th century is really interesting, but it's also the most accessible to me. And us. All of us. Some of us, 21st century is inaccessible. Time. Like that. What else? Well, let's see. What's in the news? I'm so sick of hearing about the government. Forget these people. You're paying congressmen to do nothing, sit around. Once a year they're going to have a vote to keep their salaries going. Oh my God. Anybody else feel underrepresented? Anybody else feel the government does not have their best interest at heart? You can't even blame them. What would you do if you had the power? Business matters, the world matters, so that you make out on the deal. And you have all the intellect and logic at your disposal to justify those things. So if anyone questions you about them, of course I have great reasons. Lobby. I love to take a stance on lobbying. Oh, dude. Check this car out. There he goes. My kind of jam. You can't see him, but I can see him. Whatever, Shakespeare made up his own words. One little monkey jumping on a bed. He was all alone, so when he bumped his head, nobody knew, so he died. No, there's monkeys. There's monkeys over there. I probably won't use that part. Christmas time is here. Christmas time is here. There's so much more. There's so much more. It's all just... The world is crumbling. Don't even get me started. Jackasses need to touch every person in a way that makes them very uncomfortable. Don't even get me started on these people. What's wrong with them? No house training. A disappointment, dude. I never really felt disappointment until all these people. Turns out they didn't learn how to keep their hands to themselves. But yeah. The reality is... The reality is, there's plenty of good stuff going on, hopefully. You know what I really am encouraged by? People are upset, finally, that there are people, mostly men, probably all men, but I don't want to leave out the women, probably mostly all, that really taking advantage of their power, of their positions, and of the fact that some people, I don't want to say women, but women, don't necessarily feel comfortable going, don't touch me there like that. No, I will not do for this position. Sorry, no, I will not do that for this position. Hopefully, women and any oppressed men, there, I'm not trying to diminish you, men. It's not your fault, okay? It's not your fault either, women. Unless you're the aggressor, then it is your fault. If you're the aggressor, it's your fault. Not the aggressor, it's not your fault. What? What was I saying? I don't remember. So anyway, it's encouraging at least that's coming up and we're dealing with it as a society, as a people. Let's be honest, this is a problem since the beginning of time. Come on. Yeah. But, and something to consider. If we think about the ancient Greeks, which were one of the more advanced cultures, kind of where our modern approach kind of started, or one of the earlier spots anyway, sexual domination was a large part of the culture, an accepted part of the culture. Of course, as far as morals go, especially sexual morals, we would probably disagree a lot. In modern society, we would probably disagree. With some, who knows, they were pretty advanced. Socrates and Pythagoras, those guys, started something. Really started something. And this is not a terrible way to kind of multitask if I'm driving somewhere. I know, pay attention to the road. Kids, don't try this at home. Certain things take certain kinds of training. I don't need to justify myself to you. I hope you have a wonderful day and a good life, and that you have a nice holiday, regardless of what you're actually celebrating. I celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas and merry life.
Mexico. There are not many who remember